Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on my channel. I know it's been quite a while, but this time I got something really special for you, as you might already be able to tell from the box and the picture. So I don't want to be rambling on for too long. Today's review is going to be about a Datejust. To be more specific, it's a 1991 Datejust reference number 16220 and stainless steel with the Jubilee Bracelet. So let's take a look at it. It's gonna be a bit difficult for me to open it up with one hand, but here we go. And there it is. This one specifically comes with the beautiful Tapestry dial. And that was something really important for me when I bought this watch. It had to have the combination of the Tapestry dial, Jubilee bracelet, engine turned bezel, and it had to have sapphire glass, because I just don't think the acrylic really looks that great, this is really skinny and it looks like more like a modern Rolex, and because I really plan to wear this watch, I just wanted to make sure it doesn't really scratch as fast as the acrylic does. So I'm definitely happy with my choice. Yeah. So I purchased this watch in Krona 24 for a rather reasonable price. And in this video I'm going to show you a bit around the watch. Maybe give you a few hints and tips what you have to look out for if you are in the market to purchase one of these as well, and then show you a bit of the documentation you should receive with viewers as well, and maybe even some tricks so you can save some money. First up, this is the box. I know it should usually come with a cardboard out box as well, but I unfortunately did not get that one, but I'm actually on the search for one right now. So if you have one, the matching one for the 16220, I think it's the one with the stones on it, but whatever. If you have one, just hit me up. It of course has to be original. So in the back, you can see the gold Rolex font and Genève, Swiss. Pronounced that horribly, but whatever. So let's get into some of the, documentation. So here I got a little envelope where I am currently storing the links I had taken out because I have rather skinny wrists. Yeah, not really anything too interesting. You might see some Asian looking letters in here, but that's because I bought some Japanese documentation, which I got for a pretty good deal. I like this envelope, which is definitely original. And because this watch originally just came with the box, but I went out and purchased the matching manuals and etc. And of course not the chronometer certificate. Jesus, that's a mouthful. Because then the serial numbers wouldn't match up. But stuff like this. I got it for all the shape, and it's definitely original. So like this calendar here, it's important that the dates do match up. So it should always the first year should always be the one of the watch, and then the next one, obviously the year after. So this is a 1991, so this matches perfectly. And this is how they used to look back in that vintage. And it comes with the matching leather case as well. I don't actually know if this is real leather, genuine leather, but whatever. Also has the translation guide, which just describes a bit of your Rolex warranty, whatever. Matches this beautifully. Then I got the usual Datejust manual, which is rather nice as well, I suppose, in English language. If you are in the market for one of these, you've probably seen this like a bajillion times. so yeah, I won't spend too much time on this. And also got the Japanese translation, which was handed out back then, but I don't necessarily need this. Wow, is that it? Oh yeah, there's a, wow, eyelash. Well, whatever. So now that you've seen this, this is what usually should come with your watch. Usually also a chronometer certificate that also has the watch's serial number on it and whatnot. But this one unfortunately didn't come with it, but that meant that I got a rather good price for it. So I'm just gonna loosen up the clasp right here, which is gonna be a bit difficult to do this all one-handed. So yeah, I'm gonna show you around the watch a bit. So then here, this is obviously an original Rolex Jubilee bracelet. Has all the Rolex stamps it should have. And in here also says stainless steel, which is obviously the material this watch is made out of. Oftentimes people tell you, dude, is that an authentic silver watch? And you just gotta shake your head. But because pretty much no watches are made out of silver, because it was would just perish. It's really perishable. Yeah, I'm currently trying to get the bottom side of this to focus, but I'm not really doing too good of a job as it seems. Because then there you have like a little stamp that tells you what year the bracelet was made, to see if it's matching up or if it's like an aftermarket one or if it was added on later. But in this one it matches up, it's a 1991. One thing you always really gotta look out for on your Rolex watch is the little Cyclops right here, so that it has the right, I'm just gonna call it zoom right now, so you can't really tell right now because the minute hand is over it, but yeah, today's the 5th and it should be zoomed in like 2 times. I know zoomed in is probably the wrong word, but I suppose you get what I mean. And just to talk about the main part of this watch again, it's that beautiful silver tapestry dial. I mean, I just love this dial. And that the dial makes this watch a much better investment piece. You shouldn't usually talk about investments when you talk about watches. A lot of enthusiasts don't really like that. But you gotta consider, if you buy one of these, you don't really want to lose any money because it's a rather hefty price that you have to pay for them. They don't actually make the tapestry dial anymore. So prices in these are going up lately, especially because the 80s seem to get cool again. And the tapestry doll really is an 80s essential. Yeah, I just love the looks of it. It's so subtle, but it definitely adds on something. I mean, I much prefer this over just a plain, simple silver dial. I think that looks really boring and kind of like, cheap watch, but this really adds some class to it. Yeah, now the minute hand is moved and now you can really see the 5 heads. It's magnified, that was the word I was looking for. Jesus Christ. Yeah, now magnified. God damn it, I really shouldn't make videos if I can't remember my simple words, but whatever. Yeah, Jubilee bracelet. This one doesn't have too much stretch, which I like a little bit of stretch, makes it a bit more breathable, I suppose, in the summertime. Just like the loose feeling of it, So it's definitely an up as well, a plus as well. Yeah, this is the usual clasp, from that time back then, which I actually prefer over the newer ones. Not like the hidden crown one, which they have in the president bracelets, but over the new humongous chrome strip one, because that's really scratch up super fast. So no engravings on the bottom side of the beautiful oyster case. Screw down crown as usually now. I just screwed this in really weirdly so the crown is upside down, but that isn't really a sign of authenticity or not. So yeah, this is the 3135 Rolex movement, automatic obviously, which is which you can tell by the sweeping second hand, yeah, there you go. And yeah, so be on the lookout if you purchase one of these. There are quite a bunch of fakes, but not really with the Tapestry dial, but you never know. Sometimes they change in authentic dials into fake watches and vice versa. And, you know, you just really gotta watch out these days. Buy from a reputable seller. That's a really important part, even if the deal looks good. But if he has no, really recommendations or anything like that, I would stay away from it. I know it's really tempting. You don't have to tell me, but I just would try to avoid it. So this watch was actually, not this specific model, one with the two-tone and a champagne or gold tapestry dial was actually worn in the movie American Psycho, which is one of my favorite movies. It was one with the acrylic glass, but well, that's another aspect that led me to the Tapestry dial. The watch worn by Patrick Bateman. So yeah, that was super cool as well. So yeah, I hope they gave you some good information. I was rather helpful, even though I'm not the biggest watch expert at this point. I'm still learning. This is my first, I guess, luxury timepiece, and yeah, I'm definitely happy with my purchase. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate asking them down below, and I'll do my very, very best to answer them correctly. So yeah, see you in the next one.